Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So the price is slowly going into the direction of the target area here that is located between 36.90 and 44.30 roughly. There's quite a large area, but the reason for that is because it could either be a wave 1 impulse which is forming here, even though it's not a nice one. So it really isn't. It would take a lot of imagination to create an impulse out of this. Well, it can't be really. It would need to be a diagonal here, a wave 1 of a wave 1, then here the wave 2 of the wave 1, and we should now be starting in a wave 3 of the wave 1. So in that case, we could push a little bit higher in this area, and we're looking here possibly at targets of around, basically the top here, that 44.30 level. Which is pretty much that 2.618 extension. That's why we've got it. And on the flip side, this could also be just a corrective move up. This is not a clear impulse yet. Therefore, I have to consider that this could be very well a correction, especially after the impulsive move here to the downside, which would then result in lower lows afterwards. So this is still very much possible as well. And therefore, I've got this target area defined on key areas for a wave 2 correction. So if we assume that was a wave 1 in the bearish count down to $30 roughly, then we're looking here at the area between the 38.2% fib level and the 78.6, with these being the first ones down here, $37, $39, and to see how is the wave 2 actually reacting to it, how is the price reacting to these levels. So at the moment, it is a bit of an unclear chart here. There is, again, no clear setup, but what was very clear that we were close to support here. And of course, anybody who likes to buy close to support, this was an opportunity to go long. But for me, this is there is no reason for me from a technical point of view, fundamentally completely different. That's, if you like the project or not, it's completely irrelevant here. It's all about, is the chart attractive? Is there a real trade setup? Is it high probability? And there isn't a high probability setup here. It can work, surely, and you can trade everything with a stop loss. But the thing is, being a bit picky about trades as well, surely you could say, we had a double bottom here. The move that came down here that I mentioned as well looked actually very corrective, which actually should indicate there should be an impulse following, which at the moment also we don't really see. So it's a bit of a messy chart. So the Elliott waves can help us understand very quickly if a chart has potential. And that is, can be different on the long term, different on the short term. But Solana at the moment, of course you could say it has potential, but it is not very high probability at the moment. For example, we have Ethereum, which is different. We've got Aave, EOS. They look different. They have created an impulse. They are coming down correctively. There is a chance for another impulse following. Here it's basically sitting on the fence, waiting for the market to clearly make up its mind, really, to tell us what is the route forward. And then we can also calculate more clearly price targets. But as I said in previous videos here, because we came down so close to support, there was both in the bullish scenario, which is outlined here in yellow in a 5-wave move, and the bearish scenario, a higher high likely. So that's when we have confluence between both scenarios. It can help us understand what is most likely for the price to happen. And there was, with a high likelihood, the breakout to the upside happening here. We also had that bearish, not bearish, but bullish descending broadening wedge here. But again, the reaction to the price isn't overwhelming. Also, volume isn't great, so I think it might creep slowly higher. But bear in mind, we have now approached the 50-day moving average here at 35.30, 35.40. If we get above that level, that could give us another push, but it has acted as resistance here before as well. So the 50-day moving average is something to keep an eye on. Here it was resistance before. Here the price doesn't always listen to it, but it has done in a few occasions. So that is definitely a level to keep an eye out for. And then if we go through here, we've got the area around $37, and then I said 39. That would very well be in line with the previous wave 4 high. So another very, very important resistance level here. So at the moment, the focus is still on higher. We're making higher highs, higher lows. But you could also say that we are now, after we had a broadening descending wedge, that we're now having a broadening ascending wedge. So it's a very messy chart, and that would again be a bit of a bearish pattern. But again, that is broadening, so potentially there is some scope to reach the $37 or $39 level here before we come down. Yeah, that's all I can tell you about Solana at the moment. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.